Barcelona granted Copa del Rey edge by Real Madrid own goal, 5 talking points.
Real Madrid defeated Barcelona 1-0 in the Santiago Bernabeu match, with Xavi scoring the game's lone goal to raise his chances of winning the Spanish domestic double at season's end. Barcelona defeated Real Madrid by a slim 1-0 margin on Thursday night at the Santiago Bernabeu to advance to the Copa del Rey semifinals. By accidentally scoring into his own goal to end the game, Eder Militao gave the Catalan team a chance to advance to the championship game. The home team actually got off to a fast start and believed they had earned a lead when Karim Benzema chested down and finished beautifully. But the lineman's flag ended his joyous jubilation. Pressing the subscribe, like, and/or comment buttons and sharing with your closest friends will help support this channel. Many thanks. The referees were subsequently in the center of the action once more as Barcelona bundled in the game's first goal only to have the goal disallowed for offside. When VAR intervened, it awarded Xavi the goal, which ultimately decided the match. These are 5 key takeaways from a nail-biting match in Spain. VAR performs flawlessly. Although VAR has its detractors, and rightfully so, Barcelona manager Xavi will undoubtedly be grateful that it was in use as his team took the lead. Ferran Torres stole the ball from Eduardo Camavinga in midfield as the former Manchester City player was permitted to advance towards the Real Madrid goal. He then introduced Franck Kessié, whose shot was deflected into the goal by Eder Militao. Initially, the goal was determined to be offside, but a quick VAR review reversed that determination. Who did you think was the best player in Barcelona's victory? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Busquets writes the book. Ivorian Kessié appears to be the midfielder of Barcelona's present and future, although Sergio Busquets may not be around the Camp Nou for much longer. It has been suggested that the Spaniard might join Cristiano Ronaldo in Al Nassr. He has, however, overtaken all previous appearance makers in El Clasico before any prospective exit. His appearance on Thursday night was his 46th in the illustrious match, breaking the previous records held by Lionel Messi and Sergio Ramos. He has the potential to increase his lead given that there are still at least 2 more El Clasico left before the season is over. Benzema has trouble. From one seasoned player to another now, Benzema likely had something to prove going into El Clasico. After a brilliant 2022, the Frenchman was denied a spot in the FIFPro World 11 and lost to Lionel Messi for the Men's Player of the Year award. In a number of cryptic social media posts, he seemed to take issue with those choices. The best course of action seemed to be a successful Clasico performance, but he struggled. Aside from his disallowed goal, the striker found it difficult to contribute because the opponents kept him at a distance. In preparation for the weekend match against Real Betis, he will try to get back to his scoring ways. Old Barcelona is no longer. Barcelona used to go to the Bernabeu and sneak up on their rivals as they left the pitch. Or at least made an effort. This time, the Catalan giants took a slightly different approach to the game. The team led by Xavi was content to hand over the ball to their opponents and invited them onto the pitch where they were met by a strong defense before launching counter-attacks. That repeatedly worked, as Camavinga's mistakes were twice capitalized on. Barcelona should have won the game on the counter midway through the second half, but Kessié's goal-bound attempt was stopped by teammate Ansu Fati. Even though the play won't win any prizes, Barca's edge in La Liga and their victory on hostile ground make it clear that it is successful. Real Madrid is among the favorites to win another European championship this season, but it is fair to say that their domestic campaign is not progressing as many would have anticipated. Their chances of winning the Copa del Rey suddenly seem in jeopardy since they are already 7 points behind the leaders in La Liga. They still have another 90 minutes, and possibly even more, to get themselves back into the tie with their opponents. But, at the Camp Nou in a few weeks, it will not be a simple task by any means. The solitary home loss for the Catalans this season came against Bayern Munich in the group rounds of the Champions League. Real's season appears destined to end in failure on the domestic front if they are unable to turn the tie around.